What's up guys, this is Loma, and this video is going to be an Ethereum market update video. So a lot's happened since the last video. We've broken all-time highs, pretty much every target that we've had hit, but now what? Before we get into it though, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. I wouldn't ask this if the YouTube algorithms didn't use it so heavily. Hopefully you guys find these videos useful, and if you do, liking and subscribing helps other people see it as well. So with that out of the way, let's get right into it. Alright, so on the weekly, I'm just gonna mark out the prior all-time highs, right? So this was the prior all-time highs. Nothing too crazy, 1440. I don't anticipate us to retest this level. Okay, so let's jump to the 3-day. 3-day, you're seeing the same kind of price action where this fake out right here, this was the retest in my opinion. So look closely, this 1500 or 1490 retest, I think that was the retest of this area as support, and it was front ran by like 1%, okay, which is gonna happen in a bull market. Why? Because the ideal entry doesn't always present itself when everyone's looking to buy, right? If you're trying to buy, for example, $100 on ETH, someone's gonna be like, you know what, I really want to get in, I don't mind if I miss 1%, I'm gonna buy 101. And then there's some other fucker that's gonna do 102, and so forth, so forth, so forth. So you get dips that are a lot more shallow than they would be if we were in a bear market and people weren't looking to buy. So now let's look on the daily. So the daily, we're gonna see this kind of upwards chop, right? What the boys call vertical accumulation, right? Where price is just chopping, but it's chopping upwards, right? There's some form of accumulation going on. People are buying this area, and price breaks through. We get a clean retest here, which was the level that we were talking about, right? So now what? So now you're seeing kind of the same thing happen here, right? You're kind of seeing the upwards chop, and in fact you can probably just extend this into a channel if you like. If you like to trade channels, that's a viable take, right? But what I'm seeing is ETH has not taken off yet. Okay, in my honest opinion, Ethereum has not taken off yet. It's being carried by the market, as in getting carried by Bitcoin pumping hard, right? But I can't really say that Ethereum has taken on a life of its own. It did in the 2.0, when ETH 2.0 was getting launched and the staking and whatnot. Yes, ETH was leading, it was one of the top performers, and it was doing very well, right? Right now, it seems more like it's a rising tide lifting all ships, where Bitcoin is just going straight above 50,000, carrying Ethereum's USD pairing with it. So from here, I personally don't trade on channels, so I saw this accumulation area, right, and a breakup, and then I'm seeing the same kind of setup here where you get like some chop, right, where it's pretty much in a, let's see, right, like a 20% range or so roughly for the last couple weeks, or yeah, so far for all of February, so like 3 weeks or so. But now you're seeing us kind of tease a breakout into new all-time highs. And one of my favorite setups actually printed, and what that is you see this push down, right? A lot of buyback, right? When you see a candle like this, right? You call it like a pin bar or a shitty hammer, whatever, right? I really don't trade off candlestick patterns like that, but you're basically seeing that price from here nuked right? So it nuked from, what was it, 1840 down to about 1650 and bought back up to around 1780 within the same candle. And when I see something like this where it takes the lows, right, it takes this Darth Maul kind of candle looking low, right, closes above, and then I see consecutive closes above, right, where price does not trade below this area again. So price does not come back below this area. This tells me that anyone who would have sold right here, right? So over leveraged longs, I don't know, weak hands, paper hands, whatever, probably sold on this wick down. And if they're not selling here, I don't think they're gonna sell until at least a break of this level, right? Because it doesn't make sense. Like, you held it to 1656. There's a good chance you're probably gonna hold it again unless price breaks that area. So this is the level to watch. I personally do not think it's gonna go back down here. As I'm fucking recording this video, it's actually pumping, so I'm trying to get through this as fast as I can. But now, so I see this and I know, all right, there's good buying pressure, right? Like, buyers stepped in here. I see this candle over here that just closed. So the daily just closed an hour ago, like literally an hour ago, right? And I see this candle where we don't even, look, this was our next low of the day. Buyer stepped in above that, right? So buyer stepped in above that. You see these levels? Like, I hope that's not too confusing, but basically, low down here, buyer stepped up above here. Low again, buyer stepped up, pushed it all the way up to 1850. This is our highest daily close, right? And then we're seeing follow through right now. So my setup that I've already taken, but I have to make the video here, was pretty much buying the daily open, right? Why? Because it's our highest daily close, and we basically just retook the entire low, right? So from this point, this was where price started dying, right? So we closed here, blah blah blah, and then this daily candle was where shit just started, sinking. But we reclaimed it, closed above it. That to me is a bullish case. I would set my stop below this wick, because if it goes down here, obviously something is up, right? We shouldn't go back down here if this is a real bullish asset. How high this goes, I have no fucking idea. Probably above 2,000 though. So we'll just leave it at that. Okay, so I'll look to get in here, and I would look to get in higher leveraged longs here, right? So definitely enter spot here, maybe low leverage, like a 2x, 3x leverage here, whatever low is to you, but spot here for sure. Like, there's no doubting the power of Ethereum right now. It is lagging and it's not performing very well in the past, but the thing with Ethereum is that when it goes, it just kind of prints like 10% candles daily. So to me, this looks like a lot of inherent strength, albeit there's a lot of chop, and it's very frustrating to trade an asset that's just up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, right? It's fucking annoying. But I think we're mostly out of the woods on this. This would be the setup that I'm taking for Ethereum. It is actually the setup that I'm taking for Ethereum. The target's God knows how high, but this was the setup that I'm taking. Hopefully you guys find that useful. Didn't go into really heavy technical analysis here because, well, look, coins are trending up. You don't need to fucking be a genius to make money right now, right? You don't need to be a master chartist. You just got to recognize where buyers are stepping in and like go ahead and step in with them, right? So I see this, I see buyers stepping in, I see bullish follow through, I'm buying in. Okay, so that's my setup. Hopefully that's kind of explained in an easy to understand way. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can hit me up on Twitter, leave a YouTube comment, or yeah. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Trade safe, take your profits, and I'll catch you later. Peace.